Okay, so let's take a look at this example right here. We're looking at Aussie New Zealand here on the 4-hour chart. And let's assume you're looking at the markets like this, right there. And you're like, oh, we just got a break in the market right there. And we're saying this is now buyer's territory. Okay, or if you want to make it more precise, buyer's territory. Like we finally broke higher high. Okay, so whoever started it, either this guy or this guy, that's okay. These are all correct. Okay, you're just looking at the market is in an upward momentum. Okay, our job now is to see if we can get a pullback, and if we can get a pullback and buy from it. So we go down to the 60, and in the 60 phase, we're looking at it like, okay, show me a sign of a pullback, and then I'll take it from there. So pullbacks are coming in, down, down. Is that my V formation? Okay, if you go into the 15, you'll notice your test doesn't stop at all, it just crashes. That can't be my V formation. Okay, we're not even getting enough sellers in here. So as more sellers come in, more sellers come in, more sellers come in, like, okay, is that my V formation? Okay, let's assume that is our V formation. Let's take a look at that on the 15. Let's see how that looks on the 15. Okay, really messy this one. Like, okay, we got a V formation. Now, there's a problem with this V formation. Look at the sell and look at the buy. Any distinguishes that you see? One shot to go down, four candles to go up. I don't think that's my big boy here yet, because it looks like seller is still strong. I understand that the question might be, yeah, but he took it all back and he came all the way up. I understand that, but what you need to focus on is look how strong the seller was and look how weak the buyer is. That's not a sign of my big boy. Not yet, or I don't trust it yet. So when you see the test coming in, we know that this area is what may look like a V formation. We're like, okay, if it is a V formation, this is where sellers come. Let's see how the test comes in based on the sellers here. So aggressive, slows, aggressive, slows, aggressive, slow. Like he keeps coming down, 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 down. Okay, so we got a V formation that the test is coming in very, very deep. Fair enough. Then you get this green candle. Like, okay, well, we got some signs of maybe my buyers are coming back. Next candle, aggressive again. Like, I'm having a hard time believing that this is actually a real V formation for my guy. Next candle again, green, choppy. Next, red, choppy. Next, red, it's even going below my V formation. Okay, where's my buyer? This is supposed to be my buyer's area, right here. This is where every time price comes here, buyers jump, buyers jump. Where's my jump? Nothing, 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 nothing. Everything's so weak, lots of wicks on top. Trade's not ready yet, trade's not ready yet. Let's go back to our 60. Trade's not ready yet, which means stand by. It's a standby because we're still in buyer's territory. However, we need to see what's the situation, because that was a fake V formation. Okay, let's go back to the 60. And we're looking at it again. We're like, okay, well, if that's not it, I know this is the guy who started it, so we're, as long as we're above that, we're okay. Prices come down again. There's coming down, look at all these wicks coming up on top. Chop, 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 chop. But then my buyers are coming in. It's like, okay, is that my V formation there? I don't believe it. It's too small. It's too dingy. But this, whoa, could that be my V formation? If so, that's definitely looking like a lopsided V formation, right? So we need to see how the test from here comes. Let's take a look here, because this area is seller's area here. This area is seller's area here, right? So every time price comes up to here, sellers keep hitting it. So let's take a look at this on the 15 here, and we see here's a seller, very aggressive. Okay, I'm not convinced yet. Buyers come in aggressive, good. Sellers hit it again, very aggressive. Not convinced yet. Buyers come back aggressive again. Sellers weak. That's a good sign. Buyers come back aggressive yet. We're like, okay, Could this be the moment? But this is again, the seller hits it down. Boom. Not yet. Holding buyers. Is it now? Notice what's happening here. We're getting into a squeeze. It's at times like these you need to always wonder is, what time of the day are we in? Over here, it's Bangkok 1 a.m., which means we're in the dead zone of the market. No one's around trading. London's not open. New York is like past lunchtime. No. Yeah, New York is way past lunchtime. They're about to close. There's no opening markets. So we're approaching a dead zone. The market continues. Then it's like the test goes lower. Our V formation is still here. Don't forget that. Then the test goes lower. Like, okay, chop. Lower again, but chop. Lower again, chop. Lower again, chop. Lower again. It's like, oh my God, is it ever going to stop coming down? But chop is good because it's like little by little by little by little. It's slowly coming in. That's a good sign. And then comes our big boy. Still while in the V formation, he steps in aggressive. It's like, okay, I believe it now. I will hit the buy. Stop losses as a pro trader is below here. If I want to be more conservative, I can put it below my V formation. And I'm going back to my recent highs as my take profit. Now let me show you where that is. Your recent highs for your take profit is up there. Okay, you're going back up to that area. Okay, and there is a potential where the price can go even for a higher high. Okay, let's go on to another example.